Hello everyone. I should have threw my stuff down from work, so I hadn't enough time to prepare this properly. But that's okay. Yeah, I'm trying to get back in. We had enough gifty gifts that I will do a weekly art stream again. But I'm gonna be rusty as fuck. But the first thing I want to do just to get me back into the program is do a map for the upcoming game on stream. Before we do anything else, I need music. Royalty free. Background music. What to put in there? Yeah, sure. Too loud. No. This should be good. Thank you. Water noise, yes, I was making a drink. Okay, so there's two things that might happen today. The first is that I decide to use the old program, just Paint Tool Side 2, which I've been using. The other possibility is that I put this map that I tried to finally learn Clip Studio. I'm probably just not going to do that today though. I put this map. Fuck. Does it have its own? Oh. I'm very hyped for the stream. I was always wanting to join this. Oh, thank you. Well, today is not gonna be. I'm not gonna do super classic drawing stuff, you know. Where is this fucking... I started this map a few weeks ago. Never finished it. That's why I thought this could be a good first thing to do. And now I don't know where it is. Wait. Like, I was very sure I had a folder for this. Did I shove that into the wrong folder or something? Wait. Drawing is drawing. That is, I guess, true. But I'm confused because I had this and now it's gone and I don't know why. Trying to see if I... Well, this is a great stream so far. I apologize. Let me open this to random file. Maybe it's in the previous files. No. What's this? The vibes. It's not vibes if I'm desperately trying to find a file on my computer and I can't find it. Stores. You're vibing? Okay, cool. Then I guess it counts. What's that? It's vampire. Screen mine. Like, I have the one folder on my computer, right? But where that's the one I think it should be, and it's not in there. And I keep looking into it like it should be there. And I'll sort this by date. Maybe that will help. The short answer is that it's not there. Is it on the desk? Did it end up on the desktop? But it shouldn't be. That's what happens when you think you have something for sure, and then you just don't. Psychic history of, yeah, it did, but it's been long enough that the history is full of other things, because I've been using Psy for my schedule stuff. It's the main thing. I've been using it for the last few years. It's making my schedules. Indeed, rip. Where did this go? God damn it. Hi Sparrows. Welcome to the struggle session where I can't find the file I'm trying to open. File is buried, it's been too long. Yeah, it's indeed the case. Impressed you are able to draw with such bappy paws. Just use a big pen. Like, I had a folder. Oh, is it in the book? No, it makes no sense. Like, okay, here's my thing. I had a Fabula Ultima folder. That's the game I wanted to play. It is gone. And I don't know why. Like, I don't know why legitimately. And that presents other problems because there was art in that, there was other stuff in there. So weird. No, this is one for you running on stream. What the fuck? Like, I'm gonna sit here for 2 hours if I have to find this file. It's not gonna... That's like... There's my character pictures in there too. I paid for that. Where is it? Where's this fucking folder? That's not it. So not it. Oh no. I've been awake for too long thinking about Dungeons and Dragons. It's 2 AM, so I hope you don't mind if I have you. No, not at all. Not at all. What Dungeons and Dragons stuff are you doing? I have my own hack of the game. I want to run a bunch of individual models. Oof. Nice. Sounds like a lot of fun and a lot of work. Okay. Did it get shoved into a folder on by accident? In the RPG folder. That's where I would expect it to be. It's here. Yeah. Oh. Fuck. Like, again, the problem is that the character art I paid for is in there. So I have to find this fucking folder. I don't understand. This folder is not no. I apologize for what is going on. Like, this is all stuff. Did I? I mean, I can get that art back. I assume I have that art still somewhere. It sucks. What the fuck? I hate this. I'm so sorry, folks. Like, no, stop opening random things. God, the dread. I don't want that to be gone. No luck, just fucking hate it. I'm now literally opening every single folder. Empty. There's some real old stuff in here that I still have. That's why it makes even less sense why this would have been deleted. Oh, I found it! Why is it in schedules? Ah! Okay, let me move that to the correct fucking folder. Paste. Okay. Oh, I was about to die. Okay, let me reopen this. Hope you find it soon. Most of my evening was spent opening those my folders. Okay, when soon as feeling, oh no. Why is the file in the folder where you put all the other files? But it isn't. It's a different folder. It's in my Fabula Ultima folder where it belongs. Because it's supposed to be the world map. Alright. Let me now reveal what we have so far. And I apologize again for the delay. If this should just work. Yeah, okay. So can you tell it's gonna be a desert map? Actually, I shouldn't move because I'm kind of in the way, ain't I? Ooh. Can you tell it's gonna be a desert game? Or is that too subtle? Yeah, but I guess I must mistakenly have moved it, or I misclicked and moved it. It did not mean to move it there. Thank you. So there is some places that are already on here. And there's some other places that we can't put on because that's our player places that move around. So now we must fill this out with more stuff. Yeah, I agree. It's gonna be like the main town here. This place. Gebirakush. And then this is what L came up with. So, like a sunken land, kind of. Some leftovers and some volcanoes. And then these are the pastures, which is what where my character will be from. I just realized the sci folder is not sure that doesn't show that. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Thank you, Waggles. So I have a bunch of layers that do different things, and I must figure out what is what because these are. Oh yeah, okay, that's pretty specific. So then, oh, what is this doing? Oh, it makes these black. Why does it make these black? Do I want that? No, I don't want that actually. I think it was an experiment. Oh, this is very specific stuff. Cloud cover, some snow. Okay, that's kind of where I want to be because we can add some more snow to start. No, wait, I had a world building. There's the reason some mountains don't have snow. Right. Must think of the world building. So. Oh, see a moth. Where do the mermaids and vampires live? Well, vampires live where civilization is. The mermaids, oof, maybe in this place. That's the one big sea we have so far. There's not going to be really a lot of sea on the map. Because it doesn't make sense. How it will work in the setting is that there's a number of places where the elemental planes like led through some water, basically. And we have to... and that's where civilization obviously would be. So I think we're putting something over here next. It's like... the idea is that Gebirakush and its little satellite towns is kind of a trade hub in between several other places, so there should be places around. And there should be plenty of unknowns on the map as well. So I think we are gonna start with... Which one of these is the mountains, actually? I said that, okay. Let's grab the color. Check for one of the bigger ones. Yep. And I think it makes sense if there is like... If an area would be mountainous, if it would contain I can clean that up later. As a portal to the plane of fire, it would be this giant glacier. So if there's a portal to the plane of fire, it would be this giant glacier of slowly expanding there. Yeah, it would be. But I think in the mythology we're having the big portal to the fire plane is the sun. Or I could be wrong on that front. Drake and I were running that game together, or will be running. Haven't really talked about that too much. That's too big a mountain there. Okay. And then you can have localized like air currents, for example, like the air flows into here, which is why there's with the mountain ranges there's some moisture left over, even if the place itself maybe doesn't have that much of it. But then in the area around maybe should be more green in general, but I'm not sure. The place is weird. And these are big ass mountains if I draw them like this. Then we make some foothills. Only this isn't supposed to be a travel accurate map, right? It's supposed to be a and then in this area there sure is mountains. Kind of map. Because one of the things that GMs should remember when they do something like this is that the players, like if you make it too realistic, they're going to just depend on the map that you provide them, and it often doesn't make sense why they should be able to. Like unless they have like the ability to know accurately what's where, then just knowing that this is just a bunch of like big mountains should be more than enough information. Oh no, Sketchroom 24 had a ton of maps. Aww. Man, the biggest map I ever drew for a game was 12 A4 sheets of paper taped together. And it's because I had fun drawing the map, and then I was like, oh, would you like you find the world map? And players were, oh, cool. What's it like? And then I gave them the world map, and they were like, what the fuck? Where are we on this? And I showed them like the one place we had played in so far. And they're like, what do you mean it's so big? Yeah, of course it's the whole planet. Okay. So, and then some ideas. This is kind of a crescent-shaped thing, more or less, and then we have like a big, like, want something weird to have happened here. So maybe it's like mountain of a piece missing or something. I don't want it to be like too much. This should be giant mountains. That's more or less what I want here. Because that's interesting. If there's impossibly high mountains where the earth plane maybe has too much sway, so they just push up from the ground. I like that idea. I can make this a bit different though. This doesn't look very good. Maybe it's just like look like this. Yeah, I like that. It's like someone took a piece out of it. We can put a plateau here and then a city on top. That's perfect. So like do it like this. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Map of the known world 1-to-1 scale. Yes. Yes. I love that. And then you put weird stuff on there. It's always very important. Oh, that's actually too much. Like this, and then since we are putting snow, it shouldn't go all the way because this place will have like, it's gonna be a lake here. Oh, I'm doing it wrong, doing it wrong. Just talking about it, it's autopilot. Like this. Nah. So my model is moving. Put it more in the middle here. Otherwise, I'm leaning out of the frame. And I do my weird faces and I think it's gonna be like the Dwarven homeland. Oh, that's always a bit simplified also, isn't it? You shouldn't have that. You shouldn't just have that. Oh, this is dwarf land. This is where all the dwarves live. No, it doesn't make sense. So it's like where the dwarves hold sway with dwarf country, basically. But they would have different races live there. It looks like shit. Not like any of this. Yeah. And this to go up a bit more here. Dwarfland. You can go on the dwarf ride and get the dwarf burger at the dwarf cafe. At the cheap price of 99 for dollar dwarf ticket. Yes, and dwarfs get it half off. Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. Like in the setting, there's usually like, yeah, okay, you have a majority population, but you wouldn't have just a nothing but population. So let me see, where did I put water on this thing? Water, yes, this. I did name this correctly. So any lakes are going to be very sought after because well, water is rare. And I don't have to worry about runoffs and oceans because the water gets evaporated magically if it stays too long or strays too far from the water plane portals. So it's like self-perpetuating, and erosion and stuff just works a bit different in that case. But yeah, they have some big lakes. Just good. Now costumed humans. Oh god. Okay, let's see. Some. And again, this is not necessarily like I don't want this map to be, and yeah, cop out kinda, but I don't want this to be super accurate. Just like, yeah, we know that from this mountain, like a big, we're getting like water from there, yeah. So let's draw that in. Where exactly does the river go? Oh, phew. Oh no. This is like 1,000 kilometers away from where this actually happens. I'm just drawing this off of a book that I'm reading, which is not necessarily very accurate. Oops, no. So, and then I wonder what happens if a river just eventually runs out, right? Yeah. There's like a wetlands here and then it stops. And then we could have one more flow from like here. And also like get absorbed into some sort of wetlands. And then maybe there's like a hint of a little mountain lake here. Because why not? Okay. This is a vibes map, not a accuracy map. Okay. So where did you have snow? Yeah. And then it's really where the water comes from is also where the snow is. And then there's like less on the mountains that are not as close. This is, oh, snow wins against water on the layers, that's okay. If the water all go underground, is chance for magic coral reef cave system? True. No, so what I don't know how long you've been here, Crapper. For on. The idea is that water only exists on this world when it comes from the water plane. So it eventually also gets evaporated away magically. So you have to have like portals. And then a lot of the time, only if it's cold enough will the water even stay long enough to freeze and then accumulate and stuff. And then you can have civilization in those places. Which is why stuff looks like it does. And why some of these mountains have like very little snow, if any. They would get some, I suppose. So then, how did I do the green on this? I just made it with, oh yeah, right. That's a multiply, okay. So, green. Is this like partially, opaque? I assume it is. Actually, no, it's not. Okay, cool. So we take a big watercolor pen, so maybe a bit too big, and we make stuff green where it makes sense for stuff to be green. Okay. And we can have some like forest, which I just indicated simply with like dark green outline and light green internals. Where would those be in my layers? Oh, yeah, I have to find them. Okay, the mountain layer is also the outline layer. That's maybe not the best, but well. We're getting real fiddly in there. It's a 2 pixel pen. little contours. No, have you seen how they are making the green wall south of Sahara in Africa? They have some very visually impressive farming methods. Turkey perhaps stop the Sahara spreading, and I think they would fit the setting. You are right. So I suppose we need to put like forests at the edges of this. If the dwarves would be the kind of engineers to like figure this out. And also make a big foresty area over here, because this is what I'm envisioning is a giant swamp. At least parts of it are. Okay. And then also here. It might be going a bit too far into south, but that's fine. Send me a reference. Okay. I'm looking. Oh yeah. Oh, I've seen this actually. They do the little like windbreak areas and then plant stuff in them, and then over time more stuff grows. Yeah. That's really cool.
2 years ago, before the work, this was a barren wasteland. Nothing had been grown here for 40 years.
Oh yeah, no, we can't watch that. I don't want to put that on. But no. Yeah, so what they do is, like, say the desert is here, right? Desert. Oops. So if the desert comes in from this direction, then what they do is they make like a bunch of half-circular small dugouts, where this is like a little wall, and then they plant stuff here inside them, and then all that helps everything to stay in place, basically. And then you can push, like, you plant smaller plants first, then once they hold a bit of land there, then you can push it forward more or less, yeah. Okay, which layer did we put the color in for this? Has to be higher. Okay, so it's actually below that though. What the hell? Snow, of course, yeah. Oh yeah, would you like to hear about the different places that have been defined for this campaign? Because in Fabula Ultima, you are meant to, each player is meant to define like an area or thing that like is like where their character, like not necessarily their characters from, but like an area of the world that should play a role. And we have that done. Oh, okay, I have to be careful with the water. La, la, la. I like this because it's kind of okay. Where's the water even? It works better now that there's forest here, because you can be like, where the sure there's there's a river. You don't really know where it goes though. It's a good one. And as for the places, so the first one, that's the kind of the one where we're gonna start the game, and that Drake and I together defined as an example, is Kubirakush, the city of traders, which is, well, it's a city-state with some satellite towns that basically lies in the center of a bunch of trade routes. In this world, there's like sand ships, because everyone was like, airships are kind of dumb. Let's have sand ships because they are cool. And well, they are very kind of the town that that lives off of trade and being kind of the neutral hub in between all of the other players or political players in the area. And they more or less, I believe, but what was it again? They were ruled by a particular family, because the springs of that land are tied to that family, holding the title of like ruler, even if just as a puppet. So they have been remained neutral as much because they if you conquer them and depose their current rulers, well, stuff's not gonna work anymore. But then also there's a lot of people vying for control and wanting to have this family just sure, they're in charge. They're just as in charge as the royals in Great Britain today, aka their figureheads. But as long as it says on the paper that they're in charge, the magic what you call it, the magic contract that has been signed between them and some sort of water elemental water creature of great power, that's still intact. So we can totally and utterly say, yeah, it's fine, everything is fine. They rule. I mind that the guilds have the real power right now. It's kind of how it is. Then there's my area, which is the pastures, which are due to a large unknown, like an area where the ground actually falls away into what we would call an ocean, but they call a sinkhole, because they have no concept of an ocean in this world. A lot of moisture gets trapped between a bunch of mountain ranges, and then you have a large area that can be lived in. And that's lived in by nomadic peoples. And they can't use sand ships because the area is too wet for sand ships to actually go, for the most part. And so they use all kinds of mounts and stuff. And there's a lot of different races that live there because again, it's a large area. It's not a monoculture or anything. And there's a big sky dragon that they all venerate as because they think it brings the rain. Is that true? Who knows? But that sky dragon has not been seen for a while, and the rains have gone kind of erratic. So are we gonna have to have a Mongol invasion of some kind? Question mark. Or are we gonna be okay? And that's like the question there. And then Bruce's thing is, oh yeah, water. Yeah, we will have water barons in this for sure. All depends where you are. There's a lot of stuff you can do with a setting like this. Like it's some more blue specks in there. Where it goes into the river box where all the other rivers go. Yes. What else was there? There is a undeath is a thing in the setting, and Bruce's character is going to play an undead, who is one of the daughters of the Lich King, no relation to another game. They basically a big like floating / moving on the sand, a place that's currently missing. No one knows where it is, and it is kind of feared that the Lich King, because he's kind of paranoid, would wage war if he comes back. Not that much you can say about this one because it's Bruce's thing. But there's a big glacier somewhere on this map where Drake's character is from. Not much more is known about that to me right now. Sundard's character has actually written a religion instead of a place, which is in Kibia Kush, one of the large temples. They venerate a big snake. So it's also playing a snake lady. And then there is, I'm not gonna, again, Sundard's place to talk about that in game. But they're basically a big snake religion. And then there's another snake peoples who live in the Scar, which is this place. It's from L. Where a large sinkhole like swallowed a bunch of stuff, and it's a nebula and it's fog in the depth, and you don't know what's in there. And there's also this big tree where the majority of people live, in some surrounding smaller places, like that are here on the map. And then who is Locke's people are dog people that use sand ships. They're nomadic people basically. They travel everywhere. Okay, so one thing I'm thinking of or about is, how do I denote like the different polities on this map? Do I just not do it at all, or do I make like an overlay of sorts? What I do now is, so we drew this city kind of with actual detail, right? So let's do that for our mountain home here as well. Oh, this is actually the same. Okay. Erase. No, what? Oh, I'm on a giant eraser. What the hell? Mountains. Yeah. So let's have there be like a kind of thing. And tricky to show stuff. Not much. Not many pixels, but I don't want this map to be ginormous. Okay. Sorry, I have to blow my nose. Okay. And then we can just put some like cave entrances, like much like what we did here. Into the mountains, I suppose. Is this where do I have like map text as its own layer? Because I should. Really pay attention to your layers, folks. It's very important. Like I have no idea what layer text is a layer. Okay, cool. So we don't want that's that, but then let's put the water to come out of this. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Looks cool. Big waterfall implied there. You know what? No, we should put in the mountain. Let's do it in the mountain layer. Actually, like entrances and stuff. So maybe there's something like it's too big. Not really that detailed, but I like it. I draw a smaller town over here. We should probably just. Okay. Let's give this some more back layers of buildings. And then like small town. That. Where? And with dwarves, of course, you don't really know where their fucking shit is, right? Let's make this whole mountain be kind of like lived on. There are no elves in this setting, correct? We don't have elves. Hello, Sunnut, by the way. Well, I think it's partially like behind. Bit more like this. It's just I like it doesn't look very good. Yeah. That's a big town. Not even... Oh, I don't know. Maybe extinct elves exist. Who knows? But they would be extinct a long time. And yeah, let me look at the world building stuff Dragon I have written down. Okay, Winter. God, look at all the other settings with dagger yet. Wow. Anti-elf sentiment is strong. So without having this is not meant to be a necessarily a full list. We have humans, but they are not a majority race or plurality race. They are just one of many. We have dwarves, of which halflings are an offshoot, who are kind of rare and dwell in the deeper deserts. We have giants, like Ogre and Oni ATC. And the larger ones are noble case, kind of. And we have dog people, with gnolls being one of the offshoots, who are called hecklers. We have the undead. I can actually correct this because this is Bruce's race, but they are undead. Who any race can be undead. We have the snakes, with two offshoots of snakes, who we are, as far as this document is concerned, they aren't named because that's Sundat's and El's point to make. I don't think we put it in here if we did. We have some flightless bird people. We have harpies, and we have flying, actually, bird people. Like the flightless birds are big, and the flying people are smaller, of course. We have hive minds of bugmen, and there's some individual. There's another subspecies which is more individual. We have alchemical creatures, which is like you put different stuff together. We have different types of lizard men, with the kobolds, large and giant lizards. We have turtle people, because you have to have turtle people these days. And we have cat people, the Kadisa and the Kupaka. Everyone can also have elemental touched variants of their race, where they have like been affected by one of the elements, and so they need it to exist or something like that. And well, the majority of these are like the majority in terms of numbers of people are not mammals. So we have an abundance of bugmen and lizardmen and snake people, but not that many dog people, dwarves, and so on and so forth. And last but not least, slimes do exist, but they are generally not intelligent. Lamianaga, okay, cool. Then the document should be more or less correct. And this one, that is the dwarven area. Dwarf / giant area, I think, is what this would be. But they have the majority rule. Need like 1 or 2 more towns here, then we should be good. Let's put one here. I feel for the slimes. I'm also not intelligent. Hello, Abby. No, you are intelligent. That's silly, darling. Okay. So now what layer was this on again? Yes. As obviously would have walled cities in a setting like this. You have to mountain layer. Can we erase this from you? Perfect. Now we come to an interesting question. What do we call the dwarf area? This is nobody's baby, so I can name it. Oh, hey, Shadow Raven. But it doesn't really, I don't really have a good idea for this, for a name. Should I do the roads brown? Okay, can do brown. And then there's some sort of road. It's down here. I don't like that. You know what? We have an entrance down here because that makes more sense. I should be studying, but this has been excellent inspiration for me trying to work. Aw, nice. I'm happy that it is. Yeah. And then we terminate the road in there. Haha. How smart. So we still need a name for this area, for the dwarven civilization, dwarf giant civilization. And it could probably be that there's a like the oh yeah, that's a good idea. We put more towns, more little towns in now, because I think what the idea just came to is, so there are dwarfs and giants, yes, but the big players here are also lizard men who kind of, these are this dwarf town, but these are lizard people, lizard men. So we can have some more smaller towns around. Just, you know, just little, basically, how do we denote that it's a small town? They don't get walls if they are small, and a big road. Yeah, we draw basically a penis, and that's a small town. Perfect. I have to write something about this area at some point. And then put like one in here. Or several. And this is pretty much like the artist of this map being like, huh? Yeah, I don't know, there's towns in there because the book says so, I don't know where they are. I was gonna draw a few towns into the forest at random. Because again, I enjoy it when the map is like, this is a map the players will see, so why should it be accurate? And then make these be brown. Like it. Okay. We need a name for this though. I'm still curious how I would denote, like if I were to make like just as an idea, like who is, it would be kind of unnecessary to be like, oh, could be a kush, right? That's stupid. It would just be oh, Atlant, hi. Doing good. Oh, and Wagons, I'm so sorry, I was stressed out, so I didn't realize you at first. What would you like for your first? Do you have a name for a big dwarven town that sits on here? Magna Minus, okay. Iron Reach, ooh. Hmm. Hmm. No, this is gonna be Iron Reach. It's not the main town, but we have Iron Reach on. Yeah, I like it. It's too thick. I run. Not, that's not readable. How small did I write here before? Holy crap. E's are hard. With 1 pixel. There we go. Move that a bit. What? Shit, did I not put in the right layer? I did. That's what I have to do. What? I reach with 2 C's? What are you talking about? Ah. Oh no, 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 get off me. Get off me. Ah. Get off, you stupid duck. No. Eh. Ah, ah. It's on there. No, stop. Ah. Oh. Yes, you're helping. Thank you. The number on screen is wrong, by the way. We did do a stream yesterday, so we're at 146. He's a duck town. How about we rename this place here? Duckton. This is a kobold / lizardman town, so Duckton makes sense. Malatelm. That's very good. Oh no. We need a name. Should be referencing the fact that there's like a big. This mountain is like something the cleave or something like that, or something huge, big piece of that rock out of it. I can ask about names later. Let's think. Oh god, it's already this for 90 minutes. Holy shit. I want one of these plateaus. Like, these are supposed to be plateaus. Like rock, basically, rock desert. Because not everything is, not everything is going to be sand desert. I want that to be a place. So let's... I guess this is kind of a nicer size for it. So let's do this. We have denoted them. No, let's put that on the mountain layer here. I don't know what I want from it though. Could be a big... it's tricksy. Oh, I know when we... So what if it is like... Chiseled arm of he who sleeps. That sounds cool. It's a bit long though for a normal city name. People would shorten that in their... because they have no time to say all of that. But I'm there for that kind of name. That's cool. Sorry for zooming around a lot. Because of how my tablet is with no screen. Kind of important that I hit the right places. There we go. Okay. So... just giving this a contour is already really cool. Could now maybe... Oh, compliment song. So that I'm very much looking forward to being able to DM this for you. Because you're always a good player. And you can get over yourself. This is faint praise? No, it's not. Everyone starts somewhere. And you are doing your very best. I know that. And it's only fun to DM for people who are hype to play. And I know you're hype about this. Okay. So now we should like watercolor our way into making this a bit more consistent. Is this even? No, this is the wrong. I'm on the wrong. I'm in the red layer. What the fuck is going on? Why is it so subtle? Oh. Weird. Okay. Chores. Chores. Yeah, sure. Sounds good. I'm gonna put that, I think. There. I have to blow my nose again. God. I'm playing a trumpet today. I don't know why. I'm not allergic or anything. Okay. Rat food. I guess. Oh, it's a big difference if I do it like that. No. Is there multiplication? What the? Why is it multiplied above? Oh. Oh. Ah, I see how it is. So I need more dirt. I actually like it. No, I don't like it. But this is better. Okay. So now that we have this place, we can. Firstly, draw the. Wait, did I make this too thin? Yeah, kind of, didn't I? Fuck. It's too thick though. It's 4 now. It's 4 is too much. Yeah, that's better. Mm-hmm. So we have the Chaws, we have Iron Reach, and we have Duckton, named after ducks. I'll take some more dwarf city names because there's some more cities there, dwarf and lizard cities. Danik Apis, Mortorgen. Oh, Vegas, you never get your first. What would you like for your first? Is Danik Apis supposed to be a dwarven town? Because it would be our last dwarven town. Mortorgen. Come on, that you must try it. Okay. I'm gonna toss a bunch of those fizzy drink tablets into your lake, Waggles. Make it taste all raspberry style. Okay. It works. I have to move it a bit. Mm-hmm. Hi, HRC. Take that, Jan. Oh, I thought it will be all sticky though. So, Mortorgen. Is that a reference to anything, Waggles? To a lizard thing that I'm unaware of? Alright. It sounds too German. On the spot. I think I'll have this. Yeah. Let's rewrite that gen. Torgen. We have Duckton and Torgen. Oh, sorry. That's understandable. We are out of dwarven city names now. We need lizard cities. Because the lizards is kind of who is in the like lowlands here. Anyway, I'm going back to this for now. No. Started here. Silta. I like that. I like that. I like that. Putting that in a second. Just finish the line work here a bit more. And yeah, I suppose, just to be clear about that, we're doing at least one art stream a week from here on out. It's one of, I'm going to find time for it. We're gonna work on this map more at first, just to ease myself back into everything. But eventually we're gonna go back to drawing stuff, like latex stuff, because I will always want to do that and get good at that. And right now I'm very much not going to look at my old art because we're probably not going to hit that level. Like smaller level though it may have been. Okay. Silta, so this would be here. Slightly off center again. There we go. And the smaller towns, we won't be naming them. So technically we have one more here that we should name. Which could be like, that could be, I guess, a very mixed town. And this would be where the sand ships come in, because that's the only opening in the forest for them to go through. So maybe that's actually like a, oh, that's a good idea. We're gonna change some little detail about this. So let's give this actually. No, we gave these towns have like the red roofs. We're doing that for that too. And give it a little like something. You know that this is yet another style of people to live here. So no, it's not big enough. It's actually increase the size a bit so we can fit the detail in. Yeah, cool. It's not a huge difference, but I like having this little change in there. I think it's cool. Yeah, no idea what it should be named. But that's fine. Looking at the time, so I'll try to have longer streams of art, but this week wasn't in the cards because of Yasha's birthday and everything. I might be doing them on Tuesday instead. And I would have another hour, which would be more doable, you know. But for this week it had to be here or nothing, and I wanted to do one because I promised it on my thing. Also, next week Thursday we might just next time there is no Pathfinder, which I forgot when that is. Probably gonna use that day to have Drake and I do a whole the stream I promised we would do. And which is all about, hey, what games would be good to show sex scene in, what TTRPGs, and also what old movie vampires would Nora like to bet. Yeah, no. For now, I think I should see about, is Pathfinder gonna, yeah. What is this? Why is this linked? Oh, it's this video. Okay. Let me jump into the Pathfinder party.
Epic. Sad video game music to make you cry playlist. 3 hours of sad video game music.
Hello.
Oh, hi, Noah.
Hello. I stand ready to rate whoever's streaming today.
Oh, I can. Are you live now? Do you wanna do that now?
I am live now, and rating now wouldn't be bad. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I've got my I'll send it over to starting soon. I've got everything set up on OBS.
Awesome.
Way ahead of time. Okay.
Awesome.
And I am now live.
All right. So, folks, I'm back tomorrow with something. I literally haven't decided yet, so yeah.
You get what you get.
Yeah, you get what you get, exactly. And then Saturday
Exactly.
is Immortal the Invisible War for Tabletop Talk, which is gonna be fucking dumb. AKA great. Anyway, I will see you all, well, over at Pathfinder, I hope. Let's Did it do it? Yes. Okay. Good. Then we are going to yeet ourselves over there. Yes. Boom.